I will call the likes of Anthony. He was very poor. He was just roaming around the pitch, dancing all manner of music. I don't know that they are playing in Tottenham Stadium.
A good game, but filled with defensive errors and individual errors. Probably the game with the most mistakes in a game. Thoughts on today's game?
First of all, I'll say it's a very good game. Very good and wonderful game today. I enjoyed the game, even though we lose. I enjoy it. It was a game of, like you said, errors and mistakes everywhere. You know, Tottenham keeper being a disastrous keeper in their half. Then in our own half, defensive issues were bad, and our players, the players Amorim trusted, not our first 11, but players that squad players that are supposed to come into this game to show that, okay, we are ready to have a place in the first starting 11. You get, they came up and they had a very disgraceful performance. I will call the likes of Anthony. He was very poor. He was just roaming around the pitch, dancing all manner of music. I don't know that they are playing in Tottenham Stadium. Then the likes of Eriksen, he can't even mark somebody. He's a dead man.
Missed 2 sitters.
Yes, he's somebody who came from the dead. He can't move. He was just there and strolling. Then the likes of Lindelof, he's too shaky. You saw what happened. Immediately the Tottenham attackers were pressurizing us. He just went to go and collect injury. Just like that. You cannot even play a Carabao Cup game. Which game do you want to play? So I feel that these players, Manchester United, Amorim brought for this game, were the perfect players to start the game. You get, these are the games that you need to put players like Anthony, players that don't have playing time. These are the games that you need them to come in and show, at least, let me get, with a good performance here, you can start the next game in the league. But with this kind of bad performance, how can you play for United, a big club like United? You can't. You are just here to earn salary and to do all manner of rubbish. You start a game, Anthony, you could not even dribble past one person. Are you a player? So I feel that Amorim brought a good lineup today. Just that the players in the lineup, they are not worthy to play for Manchester United, and they were a disgrace to the team. Because if you can't play in the Carabao Cup, you cannot play anywhere in Manchester United. So I feel that the players let Amorim that. You could see that the second half, when our first starting 11 came in, you could see how the game changed immediately. The likes of Ahmed, you get, come to change the game. Somebody who is in form. But Anthony, you are supposed to step up when Ahmed is not there, because Ahmed can play out the games. So I feel that the players, they are not good enough for United. If you cannot play a Carabao Cup game, to find a way to win it against Tottenham Hotspur, that their defense was so bad today and their keeper was so bad in the game. It was a disastrous backline they had, and the keeper was so poor today. He had about 4 point something rating. So how can you not take advantage of that as Manchester United? So I feel that the players, they are not good enough for Man U in general.
Talking about goalkeepers, how do you see both goalkeepers today?
I feel that the both goalkeepers was disastrous. They were shambolic, two of them. Our Turkey goalkeeper, the second choice, is a shaky man too. He doesn't have the confidence to lead the back line. I told you the other day that the goalkeeper is the one to organize the defense line. Once you don't have that ability to organize your defense line, you yourself, you'll be having pressure. You get, that was the same thing that happened to the Tottenham goalkeeper, Foster, a 36-year-old man. He could not control the defense line and they had issues. So any goalkeeper who doesn't have the ability to control the defense line, to communicate properly, you will swallow goals.
You think with VAR, if VAR had been in the Carabao Cup, you think there are some goals that would have been cancelled today?
Of course. Even yesterday game, Arsenal, the Jesus goal, it was offside. So I feel that with the help of VAR today, there could have been goals that wouldn't have been allowed in this match. So I feel that with VAR, maybe Tottenham wouldn't have gotten all those goals they had. But I will not blame VAR for this. I will blame my team for being poor in the first half. For you to concede 1-0 in the first half, then early second half with those same players, you just considered 2 early goals. to make us lose the game. Imagine we're just 1 goal down and we brought the likes of Ahmed. Maybe we could have even won the game by 2-1 because this game was in our hand. If you watch the first half, we had more ball possession. Touches in the 18-yard box, we had more. No shot on target, but the shots we had few. But when it is the controlling of the game, we had more. We had possession, we had touches in the opponent box more. So we had conscious that we could not have those players to score and create more chances. But I think we played a good game. You could see that every day our team improved. Just that the quality of the players can't fit his standard. That's just the truth.
Thoughts on Rasmus Højlund today?
I think Rasmus Højlund is a player that he lacks positioning. He lacks positioning and he forgets where to be at the right time. Now look at that ball that Bruno gave him. He's supposed to push that ball up front, but he's looking at the ground. He's bowing his head down to move with the ball. What are you doing? He's a player that knows how to score. If he sees the post, he can score. If he sees a good opportunity, he can score. But I feel that Amorim should work on him. Tell him how to position. I don't know if his back, he has orange back. The way he's moving with his back, I don't understand. I feel that he lacks positioning and his way of turning, like hold up plays, is poor at the moment. So I think it's something they can work on. But in general, he's a good striker that has clinical finishing. He just needs to work on those areas.
I want to hear a full review of today's game and the players that impressed you and your man of the match.
My man of the match today, I will still give it to Ahmed Diallo again because he was fantastic again when he came from the bench. So then in review, I feel that the players, Bruno was poor today. I'll give him a 5.5 rating. Bruno was poor. I think Martinez did some errors, and I don't blame him much because he doesn't have the communication with the goalkeeper at the back. Then Euro was good, so I will give Euro a solid 7 point something. Then the likes of Zexi tried today. Ongate very solid again, doing that box-to-box work and trying to help the midfield so that it will not be that open that much. So Ongate, I will give him a 7.5 rating, and the rest maybe it's Anthony minus 0.5, Eriksen minus 0.5. I can't give those people rating. Then Lindelof, I'm sorry for his injury. I don't wish anybody to have injury in football, but he was poor today. And in general, I feel that Ahmed was the man of the match, but the players were not up to standard today. So that's it.
No, thank you very much. Can we get the chance?